Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do 6 easy hairstyles for fine or thin hair. We're starting off with a voluminous high bun. Hi guys, if you've got fine hair, I'm going to show you how to take your bun from looking like this and transforming it to this beautiful full bun in just a few easy steps. To start, we're going to start with straight hair and just divide it in half down the back. Now clip the left hand side out of the way, and all we're going to do is pull all the hair on the right hand side up to the top of the head and secure it into a ponytail. Then just repeat on the left hand side. Now to make that part line disappear, just spray a little bit of hairspray and use a comb and just run it up the middle of the back of the head and then fix in place with some more Stronghold hairspray. Next, I'm going to add some dry texture spray all over those ponytails. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below. Next, I've just taken a hair donor and cut it up a little bit, and I've just formed a little rectangle shape, and I'm just going to pop this between the two ponytails and secure it all the way around the outside with as many bobby pins as needed. Then I'm going to wrap another band around the ponytails, but on the last pull through I'm only going to pull it through part way to create a loop. And repeat that on the opposite side. And then we're simply going to put a few fingers through the middle of the left hand loop, grab that right hand loop and then pull it all the way through, and then stretch them out so they're sitting on opposite sides of the head. Then just secure it to that padding with as many bobby pins as needed, and if there's any gaps you can sort of manipulate the hair to cover them and pin them to the padding. And with those tail ends, just wrap them around a bobby pin and tuck them underneath the bun. Next, I'm going to use my fingers to pinch and pull at the bun to create more volume and texture. And as you're pinching and pulling, just secure it in place with some Stronghold hairspray. Once you've finished at the back, don't forget to do the same steps at the front, so pinch and pull and secure with hairspray. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. If you like this hairstyle, give it a thumbs up. And then we're moving on to hairstyle number 2, which is this beautiful low messy bun. To start, I'm going to apply some volume powder to the roots at the crown. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below. Next, I'm going to give that crown section a gentle tease. If you don't like back combing, you can skip this step. Once you've got everything back combed, just smooth over the top layers with the edge of your comb. Then I'm simply going to divide the hair in half and then pop each half into a low ponytail. I've also left out a little bit of hair to frame the face. Next, pinch and pull at the hair to give it more volume and texture. And starting on the left hand side, I'm going to pop a clear elastic band about 2/3 of the way down the ponytail. Then repeat on the right hand side. Next, we're going to make a hole above that second elastic band, pop a couple of fingers through, grab the end of the ponytail and pull it all the way through, creating a twist. Now we're going to do the same steps, but we're going to go halfway up the ponytail on the left hand side, create another hole, pop your fingers through and pull the ends all the way through to give it another twist. Then repeat on the left hand side, create your hole, pass the ends to your fingers and pull it through. Then we're going to take a little section from the left hand side, halfway up, pop your fingers through the hole, grab the ends and again pull them all the way through. Apply some more of that volume powder over those messy twists. And then use your fingers and we're going to pinch and pull every loop and turn of those twists to give them more volume and texture. You can move that elastic band down as you go to give you more room. Then just repeat the same steps on the left hand side. Then we're simply going to take that twist and start wrapping it around the elastic band, tucking the ends underneath. Then secure it all the way around that little bun with as many bobby pins as needed. And we're going to do the same steps on the left hand side. So wrap your twists around the base of that ponytail, covering the elastic bands and tucking your ends underneath. Hold it close to the first bun and again secure with pins. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. And for hairstyle number 3, we've got a really quick and easy 2-minute messy updo. To start, I've put a rough curl through the hair and I'm just going to add some texture powder all over the crown. You can do this with straight hair as well if you prefer. Then I'm going to leave out a little bit of hair to frame the face and clip that off. Do this on both sides of the head. Next, I'm going to divide the hair from about the end of the eyebrow height straight across. And we're just going to tie this into a ponytail, but on the last turn, only pull the ponytail halfway through so you create a little loop. Then pinch and pull at the hair on the crown for some more texture and volume. Gather the remaining hair at the bottom and we're going to sweep this up and over to the right hand side so it's level with that little bun. Then holding on to the right hand side, I'm going to take the ends and just twist them a couple of times towards the head, and we're going to bring it over the top of the bun and back to the right hand side. Then secure all the way around that twist with as many bobby pins as needed. Leave the ends hanging free and then we're just going to really pinch and pull the twist and the bun apart for some more messy volume. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. I love how effortless this one is, and the fact that it only takes 2 minutes makes it even better. Right, now we're going to move on to hairstyle number 4, which is this gorgeous curly bun hairstyle. Start by curling the hair. This doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to put some volume powder right at the roots. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below. Then, taking vertical sections, I'm going to lift them straight up and do some gentle teasing right near the crown, and just follow this down to the back of the head a little bit. Once you've got everything teased, flip it over and smooth the top layers with your comb. Then we're going to gather that back combed area into our hands and tie it into a small ponytail using a clear elastic band quite low on the head. Then pinch and pull at the crown for some more texture and volume. Now I'm gently teasing this ponytail and then using the end of my tail comb just to smooth it out a little bit so you can't see any of the teasing. And all I'm simply going to do is wrap this around my fingers, pulling the ends through the middle to create a knot. Now lay this on the head and use a few bobby pins all around the outside just to secure it. Then pinch and pull gently to create more texture and volume. Next we're going to leave a little bit of hair out to frame the face, and I'm going to take the rest of the hair from the ears upwards, bring this around to the back of the head, and again create another small ponytail using a clear elastic band. Then repeat on the opposite side, so leave some hair out and then take the rest of the hair from the ear upwards, pull it round to the back and create your ponytail. Now I'm going to add some texture powder to each ponytail. Again, I'll leave this link below, and then we're going to do the exact same steps as the middle one. So wrap it round your fingers and pull the ends through just to create a simple knot, and then we're just going to position this next to that middle bun, so push it up close to it and secure all round the outside with a few bobby pins. Pinch and pull for volume. Then just repeat one last time on that left hand ponytail, so create your knot, position it right next to that middle one so they're touching, and secure with as many pins as needed. And then pinch and pull for some volume. Okay, next I'm going to take all the tail ends from those knots and just clip them up and out of the way for later. And with the remaining hair I'm going to divide this in half and secure each half into a ponytail, but on the last turn of the elastic band only pull it part way through to create a small loop. Then just repeat it on the opposite side, so you should have two little loops at the back of the head. Apply some more of your texture powder to each loop. Then grab each side of that loop, use your fingers and fan it out by pulling gently. Then pop your fingers inside the loop and push it up to meet the bun at the top and secure either side with a few more bobby pins. Then just repeat on the left hand side, so grab that loop, fan it out by pulling, push it up and secure with a few pins. Let those little tail ends down, and all I'm going to do is wrap those ends around my fingers to create a loop, and then just push this so it meets the bun and secure with a couple more bobby pins. And with the hair that's hanging down at the back, I'm going to tie these together with a clear elastic band, and again we're going to make a loop, so on the last turn only pull it part way through. Grab each side of that loop, pull it out to fan out the section, hold it to the bottom of the bun and secure with a few more pins. Curl all the hair that's left at the front away from the face. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. If you're new to my channel or just keep finding yourself coming back, don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. Now moving on to hairstyle number 5, this is my favourite. It's a really big, voluminous, messy bun. To start, I'm going to apply some texture powder at the crown. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below. And then I'm going to take thin sections of hair, lifting them straight up and gently backcombing just the root area for a little bit of lift. You can skip this step if you don't like backcombing. Once you've got everything backcombed, flip the sections back over and just lightly brush over the very top layers of the hair so you can't see any of that backcombing. Then we're going to divide out the hair from the top of the head to just above the ears and clip this out of the way. Do this on both sides. Now we're going to take that backcombed crown area and just tie it into a ponytail at the back of the head. Move this out of the way for later, and then we're simply going to divide the remaining hair straight across in half, and we're going to create 2 more ponytails. So you should have 3 ponytails all in a row. Okay, starting with the bottom ponytail, I'm just going to curl this, and I've done this in 3 sections. This doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to give the hair a little bit of movement. Then we're going to take that texture powder again and spray it all over those curls. Next, I'm going to pick up each curl and gently tease them. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy, it just gives you a lot more volume to work with. And I'm going to pick up each one of these curls and I'm twisting it towards the head and then really pinching and pulling it apart. Hold this to the head and secure with a couple of bobby pins. Now take the curl on the opposite side, again give it a twist and then really pinch and pull it apart for lots of volume. And I'm going to place this just next to the first one. And we're just basically going to keep picking up hair, twisting whilst pinching and pulling, and we're trying to make a sort of bun shape at the nape of the neck. So I've got this last little section and I'm just going to slip it on a bobby pin and push it into the bottom of the bun, leaving a couple of ends hanging loose. Release that middle ponytail down, and again we're going to do the same steps. So curl the hair, apply your texture powder, and then gently tease each curl. Grab one of those curls and give it a twist towards the head, and then pin to the head and pinch and pull for more volume. So we're just basically doing the same steps over and over again. We're placing these curls, trying to make the bun as big as possible, so bear that in mind. Some of them I'm putting on the sides and others I'm layering on top one another to get the bun looking more full. So I'm just working on this last curl and I'm putting this right in the centre of the bun for more fullness. Pin into place. Release that top ponytail down and again curl your ponytail and apply your texture spray. And then really fluff out those curls by teasing them. And we're just going to roll them towards the head and secure with a bobby pin and pinch and pull that little twist apart. And we're just going to keep doing this until we run out of hair from those ponytails. Just place each twisted curl where it looks best. If you're new to my channel or just find yourself keep coming back, don't forget to subscribe. The messier you can get this bun, the better it looks. And I'm just working on my last section, so twist it towards the head, pinch and pull, and then secure into the bun with a few more pins. With the side sections, I'm leaving a little bit out to frame the face and curling everything else towards the head. Add your texture powder, and then I'm gently going to tease at the roots so it doesn't lay too flat. Start twisting this towards the head and tuck it into the side of the bun and secure with a pin. Then fluff up your curl by gently teasing the ends, and again just twist this towards the head where it looks nice and secure with a couple of pins. Then just repeat on the opposite side. With the hair at the front, I'm simply going to twist wrap this away from the face, apply some texture powder and gently comb that curl through. Then fix into place with some stronghold hairspray. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. Now I know this one takes a little bit more effort than the others, but I think it's definitely worth it. Okay, moving on to the 6th and final hairstyle, we've got a simple half up, half down with loose waves. Divide a thin section of hair at the nape of the neck and I'm going to apply some Colour Wow Style on Steroids spray, This not only gives heat protection but will also give the hair plenty of volume and hold. I'm then going to take a section of hair and wrap it around my curling tong, making sure that it twists and doesn't lay flat. And then taking the section next to it, I'm going to wrap it in the opposite direction. Once your curls have cooled down, use your fingers to pinch and pull at the sides to give them more volume, and then secure in place with a little bit of flexible hold hairspray. And it really is that easy. We're just going to take thin slices of hair going up the head, adding your styling spray, curling the hair, and then pinch and pulling those curls apart. This will really give the hair lots of volume and movement. Now, because we're working with fine hair, I'm only going to use the hair at the front of the face, so divide off the hair from the top of the head to just above the ears, and divide this into two sections, so a top and a bottom section, and clip these out of the way for later. Then section it the same on the opposite side of the head. Now, taking those two top sections, I'm going to bring these together around at the back of the head and secure them with a clear elastic band. Then take the two bottom sections, bring these over the top of that first ponytail, and again secure them together with an elastic band. Now I'm going to pop a couple of fingers behind both ponytails, and I'm going to take that top ponytail, pass it to my finger and pull it all the way through the hole. And we're going to repeat that one more time, so pop your fingers behind both ponytails, take just the top ponytail, pass it to your finger and pull it through the hole. This wraps the sections around one another, and then holding on to the elastic bands we can pinch and pull these twists apart for more volume. And because we're only using the hair at the front of the face, it leaves lots of volume in the curls at the back. And it really is that simple. Here's the finished look. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. Let me know which was your favourite hairstyle in the comment section below.